So greetings again, friends, and I just want to say, this series about the mind has been very, very eye-opening. I have learned, I am still learning, because the more I dig into it, the more I learn about what I need to do, how I need to operate, as an individual. And if you notice, I am not dishing out any suggestions to my listeners. I present the facts and then you decide, because it's entirely up to you. You determine what dominant thoughts, you want to build upon. I cannot determine that for you. I cannot decide for you. I cannot make a decision for you. So I only present the facts and then the choice is yours. So greetings in the name of Jesus Christ, Yeshua HaMashiach. And welcome to Jahvolan's podcast. Here Jahvolan shares the things that he reads, the things that he meditates upon, and hoping that you also will find some sort of encouragement in it or upliftment, because that is the whole matter of this podcast. So my topic for this one is choose your thoughts. So first we looked on you are a living magnet, and then the second topic was the only true measure. And what I mean by the only true measure is that the decisions you take, the only measure that you take, about the situation, the measures that you put in place in order for you to reach that goal, how to apply that, feeling, that thought you get when you think about such. So the only measure you take. So right now, the third topic is choose your thoughts. So let's get right into it. Now, first I want to start off with successful people. Successful people are those who think more effectively than unsuccessful people. I want to repeat that 2 more times. Successful people are those who think more effectively than unsuccessful people. Listen, no one is born successful. So let me repeat that 1 more time. Let me make it a bit clear. People who are successful in what they started out doing and now reaping the benefits, this is what happens. Successful people are those who think more effectively than unsuccessful people. No one was born unsuccessful. So you see, what is the difference between successful and unsuccessful? It starts with the thought process, the mind, how one thinks and how one applies what they think. So it goes right back, the only true measure. But now, when you have taken that measure and what you're going to do, choose your thoughts wisely. So here I'm saying again, they approach lives, or they approach their life, their relationships, their goals, their problems, and experiences differently from others. I want you to get this clearly. Successful people approach their lives, their relationships, goals, their problems, their experiences, what they have learned, differently from others. Some of us, we approach our relationship, not so effective, as if it doesn't really matter. Then how can you have a successful relationship when you don't put in what it requires? Then you cannot get back what you demand, because if you did not put in what it requires, how can you demand something that you have not put in? And your life, some persons think that, whatever comes happens. So if you don't take the time out to develop properly, you don't take the time out to stand on your own 2 feet and develop yourself, giving yourself to the, that cause, so you can accomplish what you will in that righteous manner. If you don't give yourself to the discipline of that God has put in place in order for you to be successful, how can you be successful when you don't do these things? Same with your goals. You're saying that I want to be this, I want to do that, I want to go there, I want to be that at a certain time, and I want to achieve this at a certain time. But yet still you're not applying yourself to the process. You're not putting yourself through the process. You're not putting yourself through the, that training or that discipline that you ought to go through in order for these things to be acquired or attained at a certain given time. As I said in the previous, listen, the law that God has put in place, Jesus Christ, by their fruits you shall know them. That is clear. And as a man thinketh, so is he. You understand me? So whatever you sow, that is what you're going to reap. I must have to mention that. So I am saying that when you approach your problems, if you have problems, I see opportunity for a solution. Whenever a problem arises, that means there is a solution. You understand me? When a problem arises in your personal life, that means there is another technique, a solution for that problem. Because if there was not a problem, you wouldn't know that there is a solution. Or if there wasn't a solution, a problem wouldn't arise. So the fact that the problem arises, seek to get it dealt with. Don't look over it. And this is what happens also with successful people. When a problem arises, they try to deal with it right there. Now, your experiences. You have been growing and you're getting a lot of experiences. You've been through hell and high water. You have tried certain things and you fail. And you take your talents you disregard the talents. You don't keep a record of what you have been through, because what you have been through is preparing you for what is to come. And unfortunately, if you are not learning from your past experiences, I have to say that it looks bad. It looks bad on your end. So this is what I am saying. This is a difference between successful and the unsuccessful. They approach life differently. They approach their goals differently. They approach their relationships differently. They approach their experience differently. And they approach their problems differently. You understand? Some persons, when they have problems, they go drink and smoke. Wow. Can you smoke or drink your problems? No, you deal with your problems. You find a solution. It is your problem. So you have the solution. Yeah. So hear what the successful people does now. They sow better seeds. You understand me? So you see, there are different kind of seeds. There are good seeds and there are bad seeds. And as a result, they reap better lives. So it is impossible to sow corn and reap peanuts. It is impossible to sow evil and reap holiness. Because if you are out to do evil, then you cannot reap safety. You will, get trapped by the evil. So what I'm saying, there are good seeds and bad seeds. So here it is. It is very clear here now. Because if you learn to think and act like other successful people, meaning learn to think happy, man. Learn to be healthy. Learn to do the things that are healthy. And learn to think about the things that are prosperous. You understand me? You will soon enjoy the kind of lives they do. When you change your thinking, you will change your life. So what I am saying here, is not that no one has been born successful. No one was born unsuccessful. It is the way we approach life. It is the way, it is the seed, is the thought seeds that we sow in our minds. If a farmer sows corruptible seed, if a farmer sows defected seeds in the soil, can that farmer expect to get a fruitful harvest? And let's say that the farmer sows the seeds, but he doesn't know. Let's give him a fair chance. He did not purposely sow the bad seeds. I guarantee you, when the time comes for those plants to be bursting out of the earth, he's going to say, wait, but didn't I sow good seeds? Just to give him a fair chance. No, but later on he's going to find out that, listen, that really, well, if they were indeed good seeds, then they would have germinate and they would be springing up by now. So all I am saying is that if you knowingly planting bad thought seeds in your mind, if you knowingly drinking the things that are poisonous, if you knowingly eating the things that are acidic for your body, if you knowingly are being complacent, if you knowingly doing the wrong things, how can you expect a desirable end? It is impossible for you to sow bad seeds and reap a good harvest. Am I being clear? That is the message I want to get through to you. So this is what I am saying. No one was born successful. No one was born unsuccessful. It is finding that thought. It is understanding the thought process, the mind. You understand me? In order for you to sow better seeds, and as a result, you will reap a better life. So this is what we want to get to. The mind, the inside, the thoughts that you dwell on. What are you dwelling on? What do you think about? Are you wasting time and then expect to be successful? Are you giving your energy in a particular area that has been draining you and not seeing the right direction? Come on now. Think about it. If you have been trying something for the past 10 years and it has not been working out, it can be two reasons. It can be the wrong thing that you're doing, and one of the things is that probably you're not seeking the right advice. You understand? Or you're not thinking it through properly. Or maybe there's just a technique that you need to try. So I am saying I'm not dishing out any of my opinions, but just the facts. So hear what rich people does. Not even rich people, because you have rich, unsuccessful people, if you understand what I mean. They have money, but they're unsuccessful. They are not able to be constructive. They don't know how to build anything. So they just have the money, but they're unsuccessful because their minds are limited. They're limited in their thoughts. They sow bad seeds in their thoughts, so they are unable to, move forward. So what I'm saying, if you learn to think and act like successful persons, if you learn how to think, that positive individual, I'm telling you that the sky is the limit. Nothing will be impossible. Nothing is impossible through Christ who strengthens me. So how will it be impossible for you to attain the things that you set out? If you can picture it. And this is all that I have to say. I don't have much to say on that. But I will go back to the topic and I will tell you that choose your thoughts wisely. And when you choose your thoughts wisely, I have to run back to what the teacher says. By your fruit, you shall know them. So if a person is disorganized, then by your fruit I shall know you. But if you are organized, I shall know you also. Don't expect if you plant a bad seed to reap a good harvest. It is impossible. It goes against the law.